I've been an entrepreneur for a while, I will say that. And my most recent one right before this was events. I had some event venues. I love to party. I love to celebrate. I feel like if you can't celebrate yourself, you're not going to be able to celebrate others. So I just really love doing stuff like that. But then, of course, 2020 came, so you know what happened to all events. So I actually was in a transition period. So this actually came at a time where I didn't really know what my next step was going to be. And so, in all honesty, the fact of me seeing what she was going through, this was actually more of a, like I said, it was like a side hustle. It was kind of like, how can I make some extra cash until I
Yeah.
figure out life? And then, of course, it's grown. But yeah, I was definitely in a transition period. I was doing a lot. I was Ubering. I was pet sitting. I was doing a lot of things at this time when this business happened.
Some people think of like overnight successes and things like that, but I know from myself, the people that have been on the podcast, that, it's not a thing, right? And every sort of step that you've taken before this moment has, I'm sure, that has helped you like be successful
Yeah.
in what you're doing right now with the laundry basket. But as you look back
Mhm.
historically, do you see like a direct correlation between some of your early lessons as an entrepreneur and that those helped expedite your journey to success with the laundry basket?
Yes, yes, definitely. I definitely feel when you offer something of value, the money will come. And that's one of the lessons that I've learned. So I learned not to put like, oh, I gotta make money, I gotta make money. Like we want to make money, don't get me wrong. But when you offer something of value, like the money just naturally just comes, right? And
Yeah.
so I've always been a person that wants to offer value. In any situation I've been in any business I've been in, it's about how can I offer value? How can I make an impact in the community that I'm at? I truly believe that when we go into these communities, we have to give back. So I've always been a give back type of person. So that's just really just been like my persona. And I've also realized that the entrepreneurial journey is like, it's a journey, right? And you can't do it by yourself. So you can't like be in a silo because that's where all these thoughts start coming into your head, like worry and concern and comparison and like, oh, that person is doing better than me and that type of thing. So if you surround yourself with people who support you and encourage you and that can offer you a safe space, I think that really helps. And so I know for me, that has really helped me along the journey and being in proximity around people that I aspire to be like as well, right? So I don't like envy them. I kind of like, it's inspiring to me to surround myself with people who are doing the thing. So those are some of the lessons, and to always bet on yourself. Dream
Yeah.
big and bet on yourself because like I said, I would have never thought from standing in that living room that we would be where we are now in different states and countries and doing what we do and just the opportunities that we've had. I would have never imagined that, but I believed in myself. So yeah.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah, I've done, I don't remember, 20 plus podcasts, and, there's things that I'm learning along the way, and that's kind of the intent of this, but like people need people. I sort of thought that before, but not until I started doing the podcast and doing the interviews is like, I thought it was optional, I guess, before. But
Yeah.
like, no, it's a must.
Yeah.
You can't do these big things on your own. And for various reasons, whether it's like emotional support or like financial support or just being around people who are also trying to do bigger things
Yeah.
for inspirational, to inspire you or to educate you or to help get each other unstuck. It's a requirement. It's a must have, not a nice to have.
Yeah.
There's a book I actually read, like Bet on Yourself. I think that's the actual title. But yeah, I think that another thing that people are dismissive of, like, oh, I can't do this. Nobody has this figured out. We're all just trying to go through life and figure it out as we go. There's no golden tablet here.
If you enjoyed that clip, the full episode is available here. Go on, press it.